Hello, water signs. I'm going to do each video differently for each zodiac sign. I'm going to timestamp each water sign. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Look below in the description and I'll have your timestamp. I'm going to start with Cancer. And my readings are going to be focused on his or her energy. Again, look at your moon rising or Venus. If, the sun doesn't resonate with you, then look at your other planetary alignments. Right now, we're focusing on Cancer. And this is for the end of April, beginning of May of 2020. So things have been really interesting, as you all know. We are all stuck in our homes right now. So let's take a look at Cancer, what has been going on with you. With each sign, I always focus on words or phrases I hear before I do cards. And for Cancer, what I got for you is runaway, travel, and forgiveness. So if any of those words resonate with you, that's great. If not a big deal. Here we go. Let's get into this. So Cancer, you've done a lot of pondering and thinking, and it looks like you've made a decision. And obviously we got the Hermit, so you've been stuck inside, as a lot of us have been. So that's given you plenty of time to ponder and think and gain wisdom about a situation or a person. I just heard don't forget to listen, whatever that means for any of you. Okay, so you had an actual disconnect or heartbreak with someone. There's a lot of twos in this reading. So, you could have been involved in between two people, almost like a love triangle situation. And somebody definitely got hurt. So I have 2 and 3 on the table here. Could have been a fire sign you were dealing with, or an air sign. But someone's heart definitely got hurt or is currently hurt. Let's see if any more cards will come out for me here on this. I do see, in my mind, not in the cards, the sun coming out for you. It's like there was rain, and now the sun is coming out. So I do feel like you're progressing as far as your emotions go. I feel like there was a lot of introspective, you were looking inward for the answers, and then there had to be this disruptive energy occur, and now it's things are starting to settle. So that's a positive outlook. Let's see what the cards say here. Yeah, I don't think that there's any old communication coming in. I do feel like there is a new love or new communication coming in, and you're definitely moving on from the situation that you were dealing with, the old emotions you were dealing with. Let me pull some oracle cards here. Hold on, I'm getting something here. I'm getting a download. You don't always have to run away from difficult situations. I think there's a lot of you out there that are learning that, is that you don't have to run away from difficult situations. But there are a select few of you that are just now understanding that hard situations don't always mean you have to bolt or run. But for a select few of you, that's something that this time alone has taught you, is to really just learn tactics. So learning new tactics, not operating from a place of guilt or being afraid. So that's a message for a lot of people right now, is you don't have to be afraid. You have to learn how to stay grounded in moments of complete hysteria. Let's see. I'm pulling some oracle cards now to further our reading here. So I do feel for some of you there's new love coming in, and this old situation is kind of going by the wayside. You're moving forward in your frustrated situation, emotional turmoil, heartbreak. I feel like that's all like the past. You're starting to move out of that. Some of you maybe, yeah, definitely have a new love coming forward. Multiple, actually. You're going to have multiple options here. Very cool. It's just a matter of, like, you know, moving forward and not allowing the past to completely own you. And just understand that you have multiple options. That's all I just keep getting. A lot of you might also be experiencing interesting dreams where you are experiencing spirit-like information, or, you know, like you're going through like an advancement or an upgrade as a being. And a lot of people are, because we're having a huge shift in the world right now. So I'm getting that some of you are also getting like more intuitive, more information intuitively through your dream space. I know, yeah, that's a lot of different kind of information. Take what works for you, leave what doesn't. Oh, that one flew out. So some of you are most definitely dealing with a Leo, because you have the Strength card that's come out, and I've gotten a lot of fire energy in this reading so far. So you could have been dealing with a Leo, or you're currently dealing with a Leo. I feel like this Leo, whoever it is, was meant to be a teacher to you or for you. And I know that they might have frustrated you, but I think it's very important. Okay. For some of you, this Leo is a new love that's coming forward. For others of you, I feel like the love has been there this entire time, but it's been kind of frustrating because they're very strong-willed. And so this is an indicator to me that this person is here to be a teacher to you. And I feel the frustration from this individual. But a lot of times people who are frustrating us, and, you know, not in an abusive way, but in a way of growth, is always positive if you can look at it from a place of teaching. I do have allergies. It's not corona, don't worry. Yeah, I feel like that you have multiple suitors, which is interesting. You have a lot of expansion going on right now, Cancer, where you're really just stepping into your personal power. You might have expressed some really deep, dark things about you, or examined some really deep, dark things about you, about yourself. And in turn, you're getting rewarded by the universe for that. And so I feel like you may actually have some envious individuals around you that, you know, are looking at you and being quite envious of, you know, the work you've put in, the advancements you have made. Try not to allow that to hinder your personal growth, because you're actually doing great. You're advancing, you're moving forward. You have lots of opportunities, what I see, just lots of opportunity around you, and a lot of options. So that's all I keep getting as far as like love goes, is you have a ton of options and a lot of haters. So whatever, right? So you have a lot of options and tons of haters. But, you know, without haters, you wouldn't be doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, you got to have the good with the bad. And the more you light up, you know, your surroundings, the better you're doing. So the more you push light out, the more you're going to attract all kinds of shit. It's the best way I can put it. So I don't think you have anything bad to look forward to. I think you have actual love, new love coming in, a lot of new energy, which is great, especially for my first reading of the day. You have a lot of new energy coming in. So be excited for that. And yeah, I mean, that was a good reading, Cancer. I would say just be prepared. Yeah, if you haven't met or if you're currently in a relationship with a fire sign, I think that's going to be one that you're going to enjoy. I think you guys are a very good match for each other. All right, Cancer. Moving on. So the next sign I will be reading is Scorpio. So let me tap into that Scorpio energy here. Again, this will be time stamped below. I'm doing Scorpio, and next I'll be doing Pisces. All right, what do we got? So Scorpio, before I was shuffling, I was tapping into your energy, and I got 3 words or 3 phrases: underwater, fear, and salvation. So whatever that means for any of you, underwater, fear, salvation. And when I felt the underwater energy, it felt almost like, for some of you, it feels like you're drowning. And for others of you, it feels like you're exploring. So it's interesting because if you think of underwater or you feel it, or, you know, look in your mind's eye and like try to imagine underwater, for some of you, it can be exploration. For others of you, it would scare the crap out of you. So that's an interesting polarity there for that. So that's kind of how I saw that. So it's like, if maybe there's a select few of you that are feeling underwater, and if you can stop and just be still while feeling like you're under the water and take a look at your surroundings, instead of flopping around freaking out, oh my gosh, I'm underwater, I can't swim. If you just stop and take a look and see, oh, well, there's beautiful fish under here, or there's a reef under here, or there's, you know, this whole new world underwater, then it's not going to be so scary. Take, you know, whatever that means for any of you. Just take what hit home for you and what doesn't. All right. As far as love goes, Scorpio, what does the universe want Scorpio to know as far as loves go? All right. I've got the 6 of Wands out here and the 7 of Pentacles, both in reverse. Let's see if the story unfolds further. So some of you out there feel like you have put in a lot of work and are not seeing the results of that work that you're putting in. Could be with a person, could be in a marriage. See, I'm getting the Hierophant in reverse. So this is most definitely a long-term relationship situation. You just kind of feel like things are not moving forward, which makes sense about the underwater fear place that you're in. Yeah, you just feel like there's not a new beginning here. Like you're stuck. What's that about here? Let's see. Why do you feel stuck, Scorpio? Like there's just no advancement, you know? Like you just feel like there's, well, I mean, for the obvious reasons you feel stuck, like most of us do right now. But again, I'm just reading what the cards say. Why do you feel stuck? My allergies are off the chain today, guys. Sorry. Yeah, you just feel like you're not getting that new start, that beginning. Some of you actually from this quarantine might have had to put a wedding on hold. That's what I'm getting. So it's like this new start. You've had to put things on hold, and that is pissing you off. Understandably so. Yeah, you're like really, really resisting this pause in your life. Because it is not like a Scorpio to enjoy pauses. Yes, I touched my face. It is not like a Scorpio to pause. You guys are all about movement. And right now, the world has you on a major pause moment. Now, I'm glad to see on the board as of right now, you are not fighting like anyone in your world, which is great. But you're most definitely like, I have the 10 of Swords here. I have the 4 of Swords. It's like you are down. Some of you might actually be fighting illness as well. So that could be an indicator of that. It feels like, yeah, it feels like you're being hit pretty hard, Scorpio. Dang, man. I'm so sorry. That sucks. So, in turn, with the underwater phrase, hold on, it flew across the room. I have to go grab it. A lot of emotions coming up here. There are things that you're unwilling. See, there's opportunities here that you're not seeing. That's that underwater. Now, again, this isn't going to mean all of the Scorpios I'm speaking to feel that way. Maybe some of you are seeing the new things you could be doing with your time instead of focusing on this old world of what things are supposed to be like. We don't have control over that. We don't have control over what things are supposed to be like right now. We are responsible for creating and bringing forward creativity. So I suggest any Scorpio out here who's severely struggling, now if you're sick, you know, obviously take care of yourself. But I feel a lot of fear energy with you all. I feel a lot of not looking at things from another perspective, but I feel flailing energy, just like, oh, what's happening? You've got to try to find the center. You have got to try to find your calm place. And I understand, because I get, again, here that things are just not working out relationship-wise and life-wise. You guys are just kind of in that place of surrender. Surrender. You are being asked to surrender to this energy and to just really stop and take a look around. That is what the universe is asking of you, Scorpio. Look at your new surroundings. See the beauty in something that you're not used to. What else do you want them to know? Woo! Here we go. Yeah. Some of you might have taken a financial hit with this situation. And you might have had some people that you were financially working with. Could be a love relationship. It feels like a work relationship, this information coming forward, where some partners have had to drop out, or some people have had to drop out of a work situation. And that makes sense as to why you would feel like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? But I really see here that if you just look at it from another perspective, the salvation comes in. Okay? That salvation. So it's interesting, these words or phrases I get before I start the reading, how they all kind of fit in to the reading. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're just for one person. Other times it just fits in. So fear's really creeping in. But if we can stop it's almost like, okay, again, the water phrase coming in. If they say if someone is drowning, that you want them to be calm, you got to try to find your calm place so the person can actually rescue you. Because otherwise you're going to drown yourself and that other person. If you flail around, they can't help you. I feel that same energy. It's like if you can find a way to kind of let go of control, let other people help you, ask for help, you're going to reap the benefits of this. You will. It's going to take a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to take a lot of your ego moving out of the way and just allowing people in to help. All right, I'm going to pull some oracle cards to kind of wrap this reading up here. So it's all about letting go, surrender, giving up control. Yeah, see, I got the healer of the ages. So ultimately, you hold the key to the outcome of the situation being something beautiful and not such a nightmare. Because right now, the cards I am seeing on the table, it looks like a nightmare of a situation. Right, okay. So with surrendering, I suggest you do a lot of, if you're not a meditator, you do whatever it is that makes you feel calm. So if it's going outside and gardening, do that. Being outdoors is, being outdoors in your backyard, wherever you can be outdoors, wherever you live, do that, because that is like asking you to get connected with nature again, get connected with Mother Earth, get connected with the energy of the earth, and lose that connection of this exterior world that none of us have control over right now. So that's what's being asked of you, Scorpio, to just stop and enjoy the pause. Okay? Enjoy the pause moment. And no, and I fully believe that, because you're gonna blossom in abundance here. Once you just stop with the control aspect of your personality, beautiful things are going to unfold for you without you having to try. So there's that. So just let go. Let go and let love. All right, Scorpio. That is the end of your reading. Next is Pisces. My very emotional sign, Pisces. I didn't mean that in a negative way. Hopefully you didn't take it that way. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Pisces. When I was tapping into your energy, excuse me, allergies. Woo! Off the chain. Kelly needed to take her allergy medicine today and did not do that yet. All right, Pisces. Practice is one of the words phrases I got. Trailblazer and an aggressive parent. I don't know if we're gonna get anything else on that, but if we do, that's great. Aggressive parent. We'll maybe pull cards on that specifically here, because that seems like a really direct message. But practice, trailblazer, and aggressive parent. I am sorry, there is somebody working in their yard outside. I might have to close my window. Yeah. 1 second. All right, I hope that's a little better. So let's see what's going on with Pisces world. I needed to close that window anyway, because my nose is just on fire. All right, universe. Again, if you guys hear that yard work outside, sorry. It's life, right? All right, let's see here. Woo! Whoa! All right. So some of you are very focused on a past situation, and it's making you extremely emotional. And you feel like there isn't any hope for something new. But for the other aspects of you, you're dropping a burden of looking at things. So that's interesting. So there's a set of you that are focused on the past, and there's a group of you that are just not going to carry the bullshit anymore. So that's interesting, the polarity there. For the group of you not choosing to carry the bullcrap or the burden anymore, you also feel like you don't know if there's a possibility for a new beginning. Let's take a look further on that. Oh, there we go. But it shows that you are going to come together with an individual or a group of individuals. So things are going to work out. With a group of you that are focused on the past pain and feeling a lot of emotions right now, you're actually going to call some situations out and you're going to bring some information forward, which I think is positive. Like, it's not like you're trying to be aggressive. You're just calling out truth because you have the 10 of Pentacles at the end of this. So both of these are great cards. So the group of you who are choosing to drop the burden are going to actually, by choosing to drop the burden, you're going to come together with people, or the people you have maybe chosen to walk away from, you're going to actually resolve. And the individuals that are focused on the past hurt that are bringing up a lot of emotions in you, you're actually going to call out some judgments, and in turn, it's going to bring you to this energy here, which is great. Those are all really good scenarios. Man, that's pretty straightforward. So, so for some of you, again, I apologize for my, for some of you, you're planting seeds, which means that the trailblazer would make sense to me. That also intuitively feels like the aggressive parent. So I feel like either you're having to come across aggressive as a parent, or you're dealing with a parent who has created a lot of abuse in your life, and you're finally calling them out on their bullshit. Excuse my French, but you are. You're calling them out on their bull crap. And I think that in turn is going to put you in a higher frequency, a higher energy, where you can manifest things that you want in your life. Instead of being kind of in this victim place right here, you're not going to stay there. You're going to move out of that energy into the judgment. I like that. I like that a lot. And sometimes we have to be aggressive. Yeah. You're going to pick up the sword and be ready to aggressively cut through the bullshit. And some people are going to go, ooh, okay, I'm not going to fight with you. You're kind of right. Interesting, Pisces. I like this reading. This is a good one because both scenarios turn out well. You're not going to continue to be so confused in your mind where you feel like there's so many options or so many possibilities. You're going to finally just see, oh, this is what I need to do. And that's coming in very quickly, Pisces. Beautiful. I love this energy. This is great. Good for you. And again, this aggressive parent keeps popping out to me. So, yeah, dude, you're going to end on the 9 of Cups, man. There is just no better ending to this. I'm going to pull some oracles, but you're heading in the right direction. Either scenario, A or B. A, you're done. You're walking away. You're putting the bull crap down and saying, I am not carrying this. This is not mine any longer. And in turn, from doing that, the people that you are wanting to resolve things with are coming forward saying, hey, let's work this out. What can we do? What can I do? Now, the other group, you're going to actively be calling out bull crap and speaking truth. And you're going to do it in a very graceful way, in a very truth-giving way. And that is going to create ripples in your life. So, again, I keep getting just like these family ties. I keep feeling these family ties, you calling out these family situations, and you're going to say, you know, I'm not little anymore, and this is a bunch of bull crap, and here's some truth for you. And you're going to just do it in the most elegant way that they aren't going to be able to say, oh, you're wrong, or you're hateful, or blah, 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 because you're going to do it in a way, you're going to bring forth energy. You're going to bring forth energy of power. You're going to be in your power when you do it. You're not going to be in this aggressive, it's a powerful energy. It's not an aggressive energy. It's here's some truth for you, period. And they're not going to be able to deny it. That's the interesting part. That's the interesting part. So you, over time, you've had to look to the world around you. That you've done a lot of internal work, Pisces. You've done a lot of work where you've had to kind of look at your situations. You've had to lose people. And you've had to find ways to appreciate the stuff around you and pick out the blooms and the weeds. You've had to look for the blooms and you've had to go, there's the blooms in all of this mess. And you've lost love because of it. But in turn of letting things go, you're gaining. You are gaining all of the beautiful fruits of your labor. This is badass. So you are in turn of letting, so because you let things go and you've allowed the universe to come in and kind of sweep away all of the crap that doesn't serve you, you're now starting to reap the benefits of that. So that's amazing. Wow. The good is coming, man. The good stuff. And it's because you chose to surrender. I love this reading. This has been by far my favorite reading. Well, that's all I have for you, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. I plan to do my readings like this, so I'll do all water signs together. I'll do, all fire signs together because it's going to make it so I have more time to do so. And I will timestamp each sign in these videos. I hope you enjoyed this. I love all of you and appreciate all of your support. Please subscribe. Please hit that bell notification so you know when I upload another video. And I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful end of April, beginning of May. Yeah. All right. Love you. Bye.